Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Eltriki and Today FM rocks here in Tavwa.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilay Tiambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks here in Nosur.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, new X-ray technology installed at Suva Wharf. RFMF to prioritize projects due to decreased budget. A National Women's Expo gets underway.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Teva Endua.
The latest in non-intrusive inspection X-ray technology was launched at the Suva Wharf today to strengthen port security. Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama commissioned the equipment this morning, saying that Fiji is no longer an isolated economy and needs to be protected from lawbreakers. Bainimarama says the new technology can scan loads of cargo without opening them. The $17 million worth of equipment is part of aid from the Chinese government. Some areas in the Fiji military forces will slow down after its budget was cut down by more than $7 million. Speaking to FBC News, RFMF Commander Rear Admiral Viliamino Poto says the cut from $103.3 million to $95.9 million will not affect their work, and they're happy with what they've been given. Now, Poto says this amount will allow them to do their job in the country and also support troops serving in the 5 peacekeeping missions. However, he says the refurbishing of their infrastructure will slow down.
RFMF infrastructure is so old, and over the years what we have been doing, and we've been asking money to allow us to repair and refurbish all these the quarters and the office spaces that we have. It is that area that will be reduced a little bit, slow down, and hopefully we can pick it up again next year if the economy is well up again.
Renowned businessman and former Minister for Finance, Sir Jim Akoi, says the 2019-2020 budget is a godsend for farmers. He says agriculture retained its export incentives that will capitalize on the Fijian-grown brand across new markets. The Agriculture Ministry has been allocated more than $78 million. This will be further complemented by sugar sector grants for new farmers of $4 million, in addition to a stabilization fund of $30 million to guarantee cane prices over the next 2 years at $85 a ton.
I've come to this meeting, to the budget address, not as the ex-Minister of Finance, but as a farmer. We have one of the biggest pieces of land where we're farming, and we export to Australia and New Zealand. And so from a business and a farmer's point of view, it's a great budget.
The Fiji Roads Authority is urging the public to be cautious while traveling along the Ratumara Road in Nambua. This as a power pole is blocking the road following an accident, and the road is now closed to all traffic. FRA says Energy Fiji Limited has been advised and they're working on getting the road cleared. The FRA is urging the public to use other routes. A total of 500 women artisans from all 4 divisions across Fiji gathered at Lothala Suva today for the 5th National Women's Expo. Opening the 3-day event, First Lady Sarote Conrote says the government is committed to developing women to participate in the economic sector of the nation.
The National Women's Expo offers women an opportunity to refine their designs and business management skills through product quality control, packaging and labeling, certification, licensing and financial literacy assistance.
The trial date of a 36-year-old pastor charged with rape will be decided in August. Ravinesh Chand from Nandali Nosori has been charged with 3 counts of rape, 1 count of indecent assault, and 1 count of sexual assault. It is alleged he raped a 15-year-old student in Nosori who is a member of his congregation in Luvuluvu in April. The state requested time to file information and disclosures. The matter has been adjourned to August 16th for pre-trial conference, when the trial date will also be fixed. Over 350 people from around the region will take part in the first Pacific Skills Summit to be hosted at the USB Lothala campus. The purpose is to help identify, access, and develop existing skills targeting specific labor markets in the Pacific. Launched in Nauru last year, the program advocates the strategic importance of skills development in realizing regional and developmental efforts. This will also focus on equipping young people with vital skills to work in a region greatly affected by climate change.
And how do we address this question against the backdrop of climate change and opportunities for labour mobility, both of which have become push factors for the more skilled of our people to take their skills abroad? This summit aims to address such issues and, more importantly, provide solutions through advocating a net skills gain.
The vandalizing of ships servicing the outer islands is a concern for Gounder Shipping Limited. Managing Director George Gounder says they maintain the ships to provide the best services, yet passengers damage seats, tables and other items. Gounder says the company has invested millions of dollars in meeting the demands for inter-island shipping services to Vanun Levu, the Lomaiviti Group and the Lau Group.
I encourage the traveling public, when they're on board, please don't vandalize the vessel. And I respect the vessel, respect the owners. It's cost a lot of money to get vessels in. So once you're on board, enjoy the vessel. Don't vandalize the vessels.
Coming up, Scott Wara in the country for Pacific Games. And former Flying Fijians returns to France. Stay with us.
Neva ngo malakai leloma ngongai nakas ondo bagrong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Hoya ubasit sai lambasa ya ondo talita na barong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Gua da kimeli ako na tao no hinga toka. Talita kina na barong ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Wana tunga ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere namalun.
Neva ngo fane na tao no singa toka kita ondo talita ka ng Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
Bula FM nambang 2 na sere.
The Fiji National Sports Commission Executive Chair Peter Maisie has praised national football head coach Christophe Gamel. Maisie says Gamel's hard work has improved the national football team's international FIFA rankings. The national team has not lost any of the last 4 international friendly matches. Maisie says reports about Gamel from Fiji football have been good. His comments come after Gamel was recently penalized for arguing with match officials during the game against Tahiti in Vanuatu. Maisie says this incident should not overshadow Gamel's achievements.
Chris has managed to bring our team up. We are seeing our rankings improve, and that's why we put in international coaches. It was the reason government looked at this initiative some years ago. The results are good, and this proves it. How these teams are performing is great.
Fiji-born, England-based footballer Scott Wara is back in the country. FBC Sports understands Wara is here to prepare for the Pacific Games as part of the national squad. He debuted for Fiji in September last year in a 1-1 draw against Solomon Islands as a half-time substitute for Narendra Rao. Meanwhile, the national football side arrives back tonight after their Tri-Nation series in Vanuatu. Former Flying Fijians centre Gabi Lobombalavu will return to France. His departure from Gallagher Premiership club Wasps was confirmed last month. Lobombalavu is one of 12 players to leave the Wasps and return to France, where he had successful spells with Toulon and Bayonne. $30,000 in cash sponsorship has been received by the organizers of the South Pacific Bowling Carnival ahead of its 64th event next year. Games Vice President Litia Tikoisuva says the funds were received from Geotech Drilling International and will help lift the standard of the competition. Registration has started, and Tikoisuva confirmed teams from across the Pacific are already showing interest. The 64th South Pacific Bowling Carnival will be held at the Suva Bowling Club around July next year.
Only the first 32 that enters will get through to next year's carnival. Now we're actually expecting a team from Australia, New Zealand, the Pacific Island countries, because people are already calling in regards to next year's carnival.
Lionel Messi has been crowned the world's highest paid athlete by Forbes magazine. Barcelona and Argentina forward Messi earned £99.8 million in the past 12 months. That's approximately 242 million Fijian dollars. Juventus Portugal forward Cristiano Ronaldo is second with 210 million, and Paris Saint-Germain's Brazil forward Neymar Jr. in third with $200 million. Serena Williams is the only woman in the top 100, earning 55 million Fijian dollars last year. This year marks also the first time that footballers have ranked as the top 3 earners in sports. The weather this afternoon will be mainly fine with a slim chance of scattered showers. It will be another cool night tonight, followed by a fine day tomorrow. And that was your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. And for these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. And have a safe afternoon.
In Lambasa.
I'm Pritika from Jack's Nursery. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nursery. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.